Now I just want to finish up with this treatment, and then we're going to go back to that first window, the den window. I will finish this off with some fabric. I think I'll choose this one. Remember to double click on the swatch. There. That looks nice. Now again, if you feel that your detail lines have gotten washed out, you can always darken them by opening the Properties window. I like to keep it open by clicking on that middle icon. There, and you can see my Properties window is open on the top. My Layers window is open on the bottom. Just scroll down until you see the stroke width. The stroke means your lines. And if you click on the upper arrow here, it'll darken the lines. There. And remember, if you want to type in a value here, make sure to hit the Enter key when you're done. Now, I would like to mention two things before we go back to our first photo. And one of them is the number of layers that you're using. In both of our examples so far, we've only used 2 layers. Layer 1 was what we consider to be the base layer. That's where you put your photo or your wall elevation or your floor plan. And layer 2 is your designs. I strongly recommend that you keep to that pattern of only having 2 layers. You can add additional layers, but it's just going to confuse you and you probably will get into trouble. So stick to 2 layers. The other thing that I wanted to mention is that sometimes you'll be working very, very quickly. You may have forgotten or not had time to lock down your photo onto its own layer, and you might end up with a photo that's got a lot of components on it. Sometimes when that happens, you can have difficulty grabbing a component, a single component. That's when the lasso technique really is helpful. Now I've got this treatment, it is grouped. I'm going to ungroup it. Remember, every time you ungroup, do the click away so that nothing is highlighted. There. Now if you do have a problem grabbing a component, use the lasso technique, and remember, start the lasso on the blank canvas. Depress your mouse and then fully encompass the component that you want to grab. This is really a great technique if you're working with something small like a rosette or a finial. And if I just wanted to grab those 4 swags and lasso them, remember, start the lasso on the blank canvas, depress your mouse, and fully encompass those objects. Then you can let go with your mouse there, and you see all 4 swags have been highlighted. The lasso technique is an extremely effective tool when designing on a photo.